Nigga, did you see that shit? You see that damn picture, fool?
Yeah.
See,
Yeah.
that's what motherfuckers look like when they fuck with Rigo. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy 2K the God, my man Sess. Welcome to the Gods of Boxing Talk. Now, in case you didn't already know, based on my reaction and the picture that we put up in the beginning of this video, we're gonna talk about Rigo. I see a lot of motherfuckers out there talking about Rigo is boring and he's this and he's that, and that makes him not a good fighter, and it gives guys like Leo Santa Cruz, Carl Frampton, and Scott Quigg, etc., reason to duck him because he's not an eventful fighter, so why even waste their time? Sess, start off, B. Tell me what you think of the fight, and let me know your thoughts on the matter, B.
Well, I can't really say much about the fight because it was only 2 rounds, I think.
Yeah.
I will say this. Not to give any of the Rigo detractors credit, but the fight did start off very, 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 very uneventful.
Right.
The only major shot that Rigo landed was the left hand that broke Dickens' jaw.
Whew.
Yes, that's exactly what I said when I seen it. Damn, that was some heat.
Hell yeah.
But let me say this, man, to all the detractors, this is what you have to understand about boxing. Certain guys have certain styles. Rigondeaux's style is not a boring style. Rigondeaux is a counterpuncher. He's a master counterpuncher. So that means the fighter, the guy in front of him has to initiate the offense. Once they do, Rigondeaux's level of experience and his punch output increases. Look at when Noniso Donaire started to open up and thought that he was going to have his way with Rigo. He got countered with hard left hands every time. Oh. Actually, the punch that broke Dickens' jaw was because Dickens actually tried to open up a little bit on Rigo, and Rigo just, threw a beautiful overhand left, man. It was just an awesome fucking shot.
Yeah, yeah.
But also the Japanese guy's jaw, is it Amagasa or something like that?
Takashiro Amagasa, some shit like that.
Okay.
I don't know the motherfucking name. I know Amagasa's in there, shit.
Yeah. Another dude that tried to bring the fight to Rigo was actually dropped Rigo.
Word.
And he got back up and just obliterated this guy. So what I'm trying to tell people is Rigondeaux, yes, he is a counterpuncher. Yes, in order to get him to open up, in order to get him to do certain things, guys have to fight him. But guess what? That's the point. They don't want to fight the guy.
Nope.
Look, a fighter being boring is never a reason to duck him.
Nope.
This is competition.
Yep.
If the guy is there, fight the motherfucker. If he wants to fight you, if he's calling you out, fight him. If he's got that ranking, if he's got that status, you need to fight this dude.
Yeah.
Okay? So when people say he's boring and this is the reason why guys are ducking him and this is the reason why they should be able to duck him, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with it whatsoever. If he's so boring and he doesn't throw enough punches, go in there and beat him. Leo Santa Cruz, that motherfucker probably throws near 1,000 punches a fight.
Exactly.
Fight him. A fight like that cannot be boring.
It won't
If you fight the way that you fought everybody with this, type of style that allows you to throw this many punches, that fight can't be boring. It can't be. Rigondeaux does not run from anybody. Look at his fights.
It would be a situation where that much volume would force Rigo into a fight. My bad. I mean to cut you off. Just like De La Hoya and Floyd. You know what I'm saying? That's just one, fight right off the top of my dome. That much volume forced Floyd into a fight.
Absolutely. That's the point that I'm trying to make to a lot of these, fans that are on the other side of this argument. You just got a guy that you've got to take the fight to him. Like I said, you know what he does. You even if he does use the ring, it's your job to cut him off. Okay? You cannot continuously run from a fighter and duck a fighter under the notion that he's too born for me to fight. That is that's not an excuse. And like I said, when you have the skill set that Rigondeaux has, and when you're doing what he's does, when you're doing what he's doing, that's a code word for he's too good for me to fight, and I don't want to fight this guy because of the threat that he poses. It has nothing to do with being boring.
Right, absolutely. The guy's name is Hisashi Amagata.
There we go.
Go ahead and correct that, and I want to read a few tweets. My man Rigo is killing.
Oh yes.
Frampton, Quig, and Santa Cruz on social media. Tweet number 1. I came here and did what I said I was going to do. That is post Jazza Dickens fight. Still can fight another 12 rounds just in case any pound fake bitch made motherfucker. Nah, he didn't say all that. he just put pound fake champion 1 in. Yep. Next tweet. I congratulate at Jazza Dickens. He did his best. But there are 3 fighters in this continent that all they done is run from me. I'm waiting. Next tweet. They call me a runner. But is it them doing the running away from me? Pound coward bitch made punk motherfucker. Nah. Pound cowards. Next tweet. Maybe Frank Warren TV can get Scott Quigg and Carl Frampton to fight me tomorrow before I go back home. I am good to go. Jesus. Next tweet. Pound Wells. I promise to come back whenever you ask. Maybe I can become a Welsh citizen so you can finally have a real champ not scared to fight for you.
There we go. Damn.
This motherfucker going in, dog. Like, come on.
Wow.
Stop being a pussy. Fight this. I wish a nigga would go in on me like this, Sess.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Yo, all it is a motherfucking a phone number, a goddamn conversation. We meeting up and I'm knocking you the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't understand. You know, Virgil Hunter's quoted as saying recently that no fighter is scared of any other fighter. I beg to differ. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I understand what he's talking about. He's talking about, you know, the fighter's mentality. And that's something that we're going to talk about in another segment here in the near future. The fighter's mentality as opposed to the average man's mentality or the average woman's mentality, right? Yep. But they are still showing fear because they are afraid to lose a fight. Or let me say this, they're scared to take a fight for not enough money that won't compensate the loss. Yep. That's the fucking problem, okay? Yep. So they're saying, nah, you want me to fight like Daniel Rutherford Eugene Jacobs, you know what I'm saying? You want me to fight that monster, that fucking, that goblin, that, you know what I'm saying? That the Loch Ness monster, the motherfucking Sasquatch and Triple G, you're gonna have to pay me $10 trillion. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're saying this, because they fear that the money they make if they take that fight and lose will not compensate for the loss. Yeah. That is why. That's fucking fear, people. Yep. This is what we're seeing with Carl Frampton. This is what we're seeing with Leo Santa Cruz. Shit, Leo Santa Cruz even said his dad told him not to fight Rigo. Juan Manuel Marquez and Nacho Beristain, they both came out and said, hey, Leo, stay away from that Rigo. You know what I'm saying? And in reality, I think Frampton's got a good chance because of his volume. He's got a chance. Yeah. It's not a whitewash, in my opinion. He's got a fucking chance. But he's so afraid to take the fight, you know what I'm saying, and make the kind of money that he feels won't compensate the loss that he's ducking. And that's what both these other motherfuckers are doing. You know what I'm saying? It's complete bullshit, man. Rigo is easily on the black murderer's row of today. Version 21st century black murderer's row. Rigo is probably at the top spot of that motherfucker right now.
Yeah,
along with Andre Ward. Black Murderers Row. Too scared to fight these motherfuckers, so they gotta fight niggas who are in the same division as them that are killers just like them. They gotta fight them, right? Because these other elite motherfuckers get the okay pass to duck them. We're seeing that right now with the Charlos. You know, Jamal Charlo fighting Julian Williams, but Canelo gets to fight Liam Smith.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm
Sad.
saying?
Just ridiculous, man.
I mean, it's crazy, man. Like that whole circle there. You got Julian Williams, Jamal Charlo, Demetrius Andrade, Erislandy Lara. Everybody expects those guys to fight each other.
Yeah.
But they don't ever say shit about Canelo not fighting none of them motherfuckers.
Yep.
But he's in the same division. But he could go fight a Liam Smith though. A guy that shouldn't have a fucking title. And who'd he beat? John Thompson or some shit?
Man.
I thought John Thompson was the goddamn coach of Georgetown, nigga. That was Allen Iverson's fucking college basketball coach, nigga. Get the fuck out of here. But he could fight Canelo though.
Yep.
Man, come on, man. And the same cat got knocked out in like a recent PBC event. John Thompson got knocked the fuck out.
Wow.
But that's the guy Liam Smith gets to fight to get his title. Get the fuck out of here, man.
Sad.
Bullshit ass fucking. Excuse me, you two. I'm just pissed. I'm so fucking mad at the puss. I mean, it smells like vagina, B.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It does.
To my women, I love the smell of vagina. By the way. But I don't love the smell of stank vagina. That's what the fuck this smells like to me. You know? Exactly. The type of vagina where you get a whiff of that shit and it's like, oh no, y'all gotta get the fuck out. That's what this shit smells like to me, man. Real talk. I'm not even trying to be funny.
Man.
Real talk, B. You got anything to say about this shit, man? Anything else?
Nah, man. I just really want somebody to step up to the plate. That's all.
I mean, I congratulate Jazza Dickens, man.
Oh,
because
word.
all these motherfuckers are ducking Rigo. Rigo's trying to get fights here. He's trying to get fights there. He can't get a fight, right?
Yep.
But not only did the first fight get canceled because Rigo's visa issue, right? Jazza Dickens stayed around and negotiated a second fight, only for him to get his fucking jaw broken. Yo, yes, I congratulate, even though you lost in terrible fashion, I congratulate you for stepping up to the plate.
Wow.
So this is a shout out to Mr. Jazza Dickens. You know what I'm saying? He got more motherfucking nuts and heart than any of them other three motherfuckers I just named. Leo Santa Cruz, Scott Quigg, and that faggot ass Carl Frampton. And I liked Carl Frampton, dog. That's the fucked up part. Y'all can go back and check our video, prediction video between Carl Frampton and Scott Quigg. Me and Seth speak very highly of both those fighters, specifically Carl Frampton.
Yep.
And then he pulls this bullshit. I told you, man, on this channel, don't matter who the fuck you are. Carl Frampton was one of my favorite fighters. He was my favorite British fighter. Right? I said that on the video. It don't matter who the fuck you are. If you pulling that bullshit, we will call you out and we will go to the plate with our forks and our motherfucking knives ready to eat.
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? You two, let me know what you think. Do what you do in the comment section. Are these motherfuckers straight pussy? Or is Rigo just so boring that it's okay for guys to duck him? Or, let me just put it this way. Is it okay for guys to avoid him? Do what you do in the comments section. I know shit sounds stupid, don't it? Do what you, but check this out. I guarantee motherfuckers will come on there. Yeah, man, it's, you know, he's fucking boring. Why do they even gotta fight this guy? Fucking hate him. Fuck out of here, bro. You're not real boxing fans. You're not real boxing enthusiasts if you can't appreciate what you see in front of you.
Yep.
Anyway, do what you do in the comment section. Will be real. This is real talk for real fans. 1.